Welcome to Gentle Flow. Go ahead and begin in tabletop. Now, what you'll need for this practice is a strap, and you might want a blanket and a bolster as well. So come into tabletop. Knees are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips and wrists are under your shoulders. Lengthen your spine, pressing the mat away, soften your face. And go ahead and start taking a couple of deep breaths here just to get present and mindful. And then on your next inhale, drop your belly, tilt your hips up, and tilt your chin up, coming to cow. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine for cat. And keep going in that same flow for a few more rounds of breath. And then once that feels complete to you, then walk your palms forward a little bit. And you might start out with just rocking the hips side to side here. And then maybe making some circles with the hips. They might start out small and then spiral outward, or whatever creative movements you would like. They may not even be circles. They could be another shape. And then go the other direction. Just feeling into the body as you move. Take one more breath here. And then make your way back to neutral tabletop. So bring the wrists under the shoulders again. And bring your left foot back behind you so the toes are on the mat, leg is straight, and press the heel back so you can feel that calf stretch. On an inhale, lift the leg up, press through the heel, toes point down. And then you might also reach the opposite arm out. So use a drishti point, a focal point, a spot on the mat to help you stay balanced. You can stay here and breathe, or you might inhale to lengthen arm and leg, exhale, knee, elbow together, and continue that flow. One more breath. And then make your way back down the tabletop and switch to the other side. So bring the right foot back, toes on the mat, press the heel back. Inhale to lift the leg up, press through heel, reach the opposite arm out, soften your face here. And you might inhale to lengthen and exhale together. And finish up your last round here. And then make your way back down. And go ahead and tuck your toes under, lift your knees up and come to your downward facing dog. So pressing the hips up and back. You might start to walk the dog, bend one knee and then the other to pedal the feet. And breathe. Relax your face. Come back to stillness. And as you inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, walk feet towards hands or hands towards feet. Inhale to half lift with a flat back, lengthening your spine, palms on shins. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees, strengthen your belly. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Bring your palms together above your head and exhale, hands heart center. Good. So from here, standing at the top of your mat, bring your left foot back for warrior two. So your left foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat. I'm going to show that. And your right foot is still pointed forward, the top of your mat. Your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. And inhale your arms up, soften your shoulders. Warrior two. Softening the face. Now, bring your left hand down to your left thigh. Inhale the right arm up for reverse warrior, and maybe even reaching it back. Full breath. And then make your way back through warrior two. Right forearm on right thigh, reach the left arm. Side angle. One more breath. And then inhale to come back up. Straighten the leg. Keep your hips where they are. Reach forward as much as possible towards the top of your mat. Bring the right hand down to your right leg and reach the left arm up for triangle. Softening the face and taking two more breaths here. Now strengthen your belly. Inhale to come back up. And then step your foot forward. And then bring the right foot back for warrior two on the other side. So now it's your left knee that's bent. That left foot is pointing towards the top of the mat. The right foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat. Inhale your arms up, reaching them out with shoulders softened, with face softened. Breathe. Right hand down on your right thigh, reach the left arm up or back, reverse warrior. Come back through warrior two. Left forearm on left thigh, reach the right arm. Side angle. Breathe. Soften your face. And then inhale back up, straighten the leg, reach forward. And then bring that hand down to the leg. Right arm comes up for triangle. Two more deep breaths. Strengthen your belly and inhale to come back up. And now pivot your feet so they're both pointed to the long edge of your mat now. So even a little pigeon-toed, perhaps. Hands on your hips, inhale. Exhale to forward fold, wide leg forward fold. And you can hold your ankles, release your head and your neck. And this is where you might bend one knee and then the other to explore those stretches, softening the face. And then bring your right palm on the mat under your head with the right arm straight. Inhale to lift your left arm out and up for a twist. And breathe into that. Softening the face. One more full breath. Exhale your left hand down to take the place of the right. Inhale, right arm out and up. As you exhale, bring that hand down. Strengthen your belly, hands on the hips. Inhale to come all the way up and heel toe your feet together. Now let's do a little bit of tree pose. So get yourself very grounded and rooted into the mat. Find that drishti point, that focal point. Grow roots under your feet. so you can be connected to the earth. And then shift your weight into one foot and bring the other foot wherever you'd like for it to be. As long as the knee is pointed out, open hip balancing, you can have your toe on the mat as a kickstand, or maybe you place that foot somewhere along the leg, maybe not the knee joint, and maybe you grow branches and breathe. It's okay if you're holding on to furniture or the wall. One more breath. Exhale your hands together, release the foot, get grounded through both feet again. Shift your weight to the other foot, use that drishti point, and then whatever version on this side, maybe growing those branches again. One more deep breath. Exhale your hands together, release that, and go ahead and grab your strap and go to the wall if you aren't already there, or hold on to a chair. So with your strap, so standing next to the wall, the opposite leg is the one that the strap will go around. So holding on to the wall, on the other side, put that strap in your foot in your strap. And so see where you can hold this comfortably. And you're trying to get a stretch in your thigh. So you might lift a little higher. Keep the knee close towards your midline. Don't let it come out to the side. And if you want to try to release, your hand from the wall, you can. Dancer pose. 2 more breaths. And then gently release that and just come to the other side. So by turning around to face the other way. And holding in that one hand, coming to where you feel the stretch, balance, use the drishti, and maybe release your hand if that's safe for you. One more deep breath. And then gently exhale and release that, and then come down to your mat. So make your way down so that you're sitting in Janu Shirshasana. So one leg is long, and the other leg is bent, and the foot is on your inner thigh. So this is some hip opening for you. So twist to the long leg and make your way down over that straight leg, and just find a good edge for you to feel the stretch and breathe. One more deep breath here. And gently make your way up. And so now twist towards the bent knee and slide your left hand along your left leg. Inhale that right arm out, up, and over, just to feel a side stretch for a little bit. Full deep breath here. And then make your way back up from that, and we'll switch out the legs. So right leg is straight, bending the left knee. So twist to the right leg, and then make your way down to find the edge and breathe, softening your face. One more breath. And gently come up. And then twist to your bent knee. Slide your right hand along your right leg. Inhale the left arm out, up, and over. Softening the face. And then make your way up from that. And then just to continue with the hip opening, bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana or butterfly. If you want to flutter your wings, you can. So lengthen your spine here and soften your shoulders and soften your face. And just notice how this feels. This might be something you continue to play around with. Now you might like to bring your feet forward a little bit, making a diamond shape with your legs, and then bring your palms under your shins and come into your turtle shell. So tuck your chin around your spine. You might be able to bring your forearms down on the mat. It's okay if you can't. And take some deep breaths. When you're ready, gently make your way back up from that, and then come over onto your belly on the mat. So lying on your belly, bring your arms down by your sides and let your chin be on the mat. As you inhale, peel your chest and lift your arms. Keep your gaze down on the mat. And you might also peel and lift your thighs up. So everything is lifted but your hips. Shalabhasana. Really good for your back. On the next inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, let that go. And go ahead and bring your elbows under your shoulders with your forearms on the mat and your fingers spread wide for Sphinx pose. Another good one for the back. Your chin is parallel to the earth. You might close your eyes for one full deep breath here. And then gently flip over onto your back. So let your knees be on the mat. Let your feet be on the mat with your knees bent, pointed up. And cross your right outer ankle onto your left thigh. And you might reach behind that left thigh and pull it towards you for figure four. And see what you like to do here. Maybe you like to rock left and right, maybe straighten the leg. Two more full deep breaths, softening your face. Exhale to release that and cross the legs, cross to the other side. And then you might reach behind your right thigh this time. Rock left to right. Maybe straighten the leg. Two more breaths. And check in with your facial muscles. Ensure they're still softened. And exhale, release that. And so from here, you might bring your arms out wide like a T. So keep your feet on the mat and start to windshield wipe your feet, your knees left to right. And so you might even pause on one side and come to a twist, unless you'd like to continue with the movement. So if you want to pause to one side, the knees will go to one side. You might roll your head to the opposite side, or you might continue windshield wiping. Bring your head back to center if you were holding the twist. Knees back up to the center, and then twist to the other side or continue windshield wiping. And your head also rolls to the opposite side. And then gently inhale back up from that. And bring your feet up for happy baby. So holding the outer edges of the feet, bringing your bent knees in towards your underarms. And you might rock left to right here. And just explore that final hip opening. And breathe. And if you'd like to explore any other movements from here, you can. So come to anything that feels good to you while lying on the back before coming to Shavasana. So maybe you like to hug your knees in, rock left to right, or maybe you like a Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. You could bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to open. Lots of options. Wherever you're at, give yourself a couple more breaths. And then start to make your way to Shavasana when you're ready. So hopefully you have a bolster for under your knees, which is really nice for the lower back. And hopefully you also have a blanket to cover up with if you'd like. And so just come to a place for at least a few breaths, relaxing the face completely, softening the shoulders as they melt into the earth, relaxing every muscle in your body as you soften. You can stay here as long as you like. And until we meet again, namaste.